It's a long-term plan and a long-term contract. Coming back to the Lovren incident. The replay wasn't entirely clear, but there's a suspicion that maybe he was outside the box, which, of course, in that case would mean that VAR couldn't intervene.
They can't intervene then, yeah. Which is a bit ridiculous, because if it's handball, it's handball.
It is, but then if you're going to limit the criteria to is it a penalty or not? That's one of the 4 criteria. That's what you'd be looking at, and obviously if it's outside the box, it couldn't be a penalty. What it was another awkward moment for Croatia. And there have been a few.
More pressure from Morocco, just unsettling Croatia defensively. That's 4 or 5 times that's happened already in the second half. The press from the Moroccan players has been excellent. It means that the defenders can't then just quite pick their passes at will from the back when they come out with the ball. They're unsettled.
He is still stretching down below as he's back on the field, but not yet moving with total freedom. Saiz. Gvardiol, Gayan Lovren, Brozovic, Luka Modric, Perisic, something and nothing from Modric.
That's rare. That is very rare, isn't it?
Collector's item.
Yeah. Perisic just not on the same wavelength there. Very rarely see Modric just giving the ball away.
Croatian support here in significant numbers. Qualified for 10 of the last 11 major tournaments. Perisic, Brozovic, player Ziyech.
Bono in goal for Morocco. Looks very comfortable, John, with his feet, doesn't he?
Because who doesn't look comfortable is Mazraoui, the left back, who's just signalled to the bench that he's got a problem, and I think he may have to be substituted here. has gone out to one of the substitutes who was warming up away to our left.
He's gone over Mazraoui. Can't see him continuing here, John.
Been comfortable from that moment on. In with a shout of just their third ever win at a World Cup. Their last was against Scotland in 1998, on a day when Craig Burley was sent off. Think of the good Moroccan players down the years. Noureddin Naibet would be one who played for many of Europe's top clubs, had a spell at Spurs. They've always had two or three, but never enough to have a really effective team. Maybe until now. I mean, you played with a couple of very good Moroccans.
Yeah, I remember playing with one, Mustafa Hadji, at Coventry when I played this little spell there under Gordon Strachan. He was terrific, by the way, Mustafa Hadji. And another one was Chipo, that also played, and he's also a Moroccan player. But as I said, Hadji he was incredible. He really, really was. Maybe not an awful lot of people saw him or appreciated him, but I actually knew how good he was, training with him every day. You know, outstanding footballer.
Be remiss not to mention that he went on to play with some success for Aston Villa as well.
Went on to Villa, then I went to Celtic. Craig Bellamy went to Newcastle, and Mustafa Hadji went to Villa. So I still say Coventry have never been back since the year we got in 2000. Maybe if we kept on to players, and we might well have come back the next year, but it wasn't to happen anyway. But I was incredibly blessed to have played with many great players, but Hadji was certainly right up there.
So the replacement for Mazraoui at left back is Atiad Allah. Plays for Wydad in Morocco. Here's Gvardiol for Croatia. Juranovic. It's Lovren. Bono able to take charge, none the worse for wear after that challenge save that left him in the back of his own net. Ziyech. Hakimi. Proper attacking force. Bypassed En-Nesyri and Amallah. Atiad Allah. Deflection on that. Plunged upon by grateful Livakovic.
En-Nesyri just totally misses this. Oh no, not quite. It's behind him. Just looking at it there on a replay. It's just slightly behind him.
Modric, Brozovic. Amrabat.
Done that really well today, John Amrabat. Just got a toe in at the vital time.
Boufal. Amallah. Free kick Morocco. This is the best part of 30 yards out.
Did they shoot from here, John? It's a long way out, isn't it?
You're the expert, John.
Well, thank you. Hakimi's over the ball. Ziyech is also over the ball. Oh, very ambitious to shoot from here, I've got to say. It's got to be some strike to beat Livakovic in the Croatian goal from here. It's got to be some effort. I would say more than I think that's 35 yards out drop.
Not buying Cardiff from you. The makers of this World Cup ball claim it travels faster than any of its predecessors.
That's good study on that, John.
I think we're about to find out. It's Hakimi! Oh, what a strike! And that
Great
was
hit.
seriously travelling.
That was a great hit from Hakimi. Yeah, just pushed to the side, and Hakimi has straight at Livakovic. Doesn't really test the goalkeeper. Hit with real good power though. Decent strike.
Another substitution imminent here by Morocco. And it's one of those wild cards in the team, Boufal, who's coming off. And he's being replaced by Abde El-Zuli of Osasuna on loan from Barcelona. Who similarly is a wide midfield player. Of how difficult Morocco have become to beat. They've lost just 2 of their last 14 games. 2 defeats in 3 years.
It's that man again though, Amrabat there, just intercepts that pass coming into the Croatian front man. There he is. Amrabat has a good game, so always give it away himself.
And straight to Modric of all people. Kramaric. Modric. Dangerous place to attempt that by Unahi.
Game is very stretched now, isn't it?
How much does Croatia's experience in tight World Cup situations count at times like this?
It has to count for a lot. And I think they've had great experience, great success as well in World Cups. They're a tournament, really good tournament team. They've got a little bit more know-how than Morocco. But Morocco put up a great fight. They still look a threat when they go forward.
Many good judges of African football who reckon that maybe Morocco are the best bet from that particular continent to go the furthest this time. It's a difficult group to get out of.
They've surely not looked inferior today, John, to Croatia. You know, man for man, they've matched up and they've done exceptionally well. They've created opportunities.
Advantage played by the referee. Juranovic. Lovren.
thing Juranovic will do if he gets a chance. He'll take a touch, and then the next touch is going in the box. Watching Juranovic for the last 15 months, that's what he does. Great delivery as well up at Celtic. There's a room here on the right if they can see him and get the ball out to him.
Sosa. Gvardiol.
That's excellent from Morocco. Stopping it good into the front man. Really good. Good understanding. Gaps are really good. Just closing the gaps.
Juranovic. Is it back from Modric?
Foul.
By Al-Zuli. The referee has been unobtrusive in this game from Argentina. Fernando Rapellini. Marco Livaya is coming on. Home base player with Hajduk Split. And it's Andre Kramaric who makes way. In amongst it from the off here. 14. Modric. That was a glorious delivery. And Pasalic, amongst others, hurtling towards it.
What a ball. Right into the heart of that penalty area. In between the goalkeeper and the penalty spot. Brilliant, brilliant delivery. Morocco deal with it exceptionally well, though. It's a great clearance. Very acrobatic clearance.
Fabulous piece of defending. Modric this time with the corner. Livaya. Massive bodies at the back post with Lovren in the midst of it. It's another corner.
That's when you need your big centre forward, John. That's when you need a centre forward that can leap. Look at that. You've got to get above the centre half. Just lean on him a little bit. It's a perfectly flighted ball, and that's when you need your centre forward to come in and bang. Back of the net.
Modric took a few in different corners and free kicks in the first half, but he seems to be on the money now. Last couple of deliveries have been real testers.
There's been a few balls just hung up to the back post. Very inviting for the big centre forward.
Modric it is. Bono turns defence into potential attack. Here's Al-Zuli. Look at the left back, Atiat Allah. Here's Al-Zuli. Ran into traffic.
Took too long. Took far too long.
It's a sign of Moroccan ambition, the way the left back got.
Yeah, they broke really,
forward.
really well. Al-Zuli just held on to the ball. He had options as well, but just didn't get his head up, didn't see a pass.
Next for Morocco, it is Belgium. Which means that next for Croatia, it's Canada. It's the opening game in Group F. Juranovic. Pasalic. Sosa. Perisic. Kovacic. Amrabat. Pasalic to the Via. Whenever there's a Croatian relieved to hear a referee's whistle, it's Marcelo Brozovic.
Hold of his arm. It's a foul.
Borna Sosa. The top of the Via. That's given us glimpses of potentially glorious moments, but nothing concrete as yet. Modric. Perisic. Remarkably, the attendance is below capacity today.
Silly from Perisic, just lets him out here by fouling. Doesn't really have to foul, he's not going anywhere. All of a sudden now you let Morocco out. From being in a good position, you're closing down, all of a sudden he gives the foul away. Now it's easy to get out now. Silly foul.
Sabiri of Sampdoria is being made ready.
I think we see a lot of substitutions made, John, in these first games, don't we? You can't go through in the first game, they're thinking about the next two. You know, you can't win the tournament in the first game, can you? A lot of thought goes into the next two games now, round about this stage. That's why you see teams bringing on an awful lot of substitutions. From the rest players and to manage the squad.
Modric sent spinning by Sofian Amrabat. And finally, Fernando Rapellini produces the game's first yellow card.
And it deserved it as well. Just takes Modric out here. Modric too clever, drops his shoulder on the wrong side. Amrabat. Yeah, whack. Yellow card.
Brozovic. Juranovic. So a change of piece, it seems. Razak Hamdallah, who is a striker, is being sent forward as one of actually 2 substitutions by Morocco. We are also going to see Sabiri. But first it's Kovacic coming off. And he's replaced by Lovro Maya, who plays in France for Rennes. Morocco holding off from their substitutions for now. Juranovic. Maya. Handball.
Played short. Played a short one there.
Maya's arrival does offer a left-footed option.
Right on the edge of the box. Nobody near him. What do you want to put in the box here, though?
It is Modric. And the header was one that's been penalised as a foul by Gvardiol, leaning over and into a defender. Sabiri on the right, Hamdallah wearing number 9. Hamdallah, the striker, actually came out of international retirement in February to be part of this. Coming on for En-Nesyri. Big roar for Hamdallah. Plays in neighbouring Saudi Arabia for Al Ittihad. And the midfielder Unahi is the other one coming off. Attacking midfield player. So Morocco still convinced that they're in good shape to win this. Nothing safe about those substitutions. Pasalic out to Sosa. Pasalic, Sosa, and there's Sabiri. Parade of world champions or former world champions on ITV today. Germany-Japan is next. 10 past midday, ITV1 and STV. Following that, Spain against Costa Rica. That game will be underway at 10 past 3. And then a pair of games to point you towards tomorrow. First up, Switzerland-Cameroon, the early match. Coverage starts at 9 for a 10 a.m. kickoff on ITV1 and STV. And then Portugal-Ghana, Cristiano Ronaldo and all. 3 in the afternoon on those same channels. First unfinished business here at Al Bayt. The town of Al Khor, around about 30 miles north of Doha. Fancy sticking your neck on the block and telling us what's going to happen? There are the remaining 7 minutes plus probably about 17 of stoppage time. It's a no, isn't it?
Would I want to stick my head on the block? Do you know what? It could go either way. It could go either way. I think with Modric still on the pitch, You know, you'd probably say he can maybe, he's one of those that can produce that moment of, you know, magic and change the game on its head. You look at Morocco, changed their two centre forwards, if you like, and Nazari and Ziyech, both gone off, two fresh ones come on. Or I could just stick with a 0-0, John.
Oh, John. This is Ramaz Saiz. And yet Allah. Sabiri. Morocco's last World Cup win, 23rd of June 1998 against Scotland in St Etienne. Ziyech. Kick of Hamdallah. For Hamdallah again, and that's a good positive claim by Livakovic. There's a reception committee for Brozovic. And yet Allah. There's Al-Zuli.
Tried to buy that. Well done, ref. Not a foul. No. Up on your feet.
Again, Amrabat. Relatively few scoring chances. Saiz. In was Vardiol, and it's just too strong for Livaya. This does end 0-0. It'll be the third goalless draw in the space of, 24 hours in this World Cup, and it's not escaping people's attention, John, that you will have been at 2 of them.
Oh, right, OK, well, what, you're going to ban me now from doing games because there's a lack of goals? Or? But to be fair, John, my reason for that is the defences are winning so far in the World Cup. Defences are on top.
Sabiri. Exceptions to that, but yes, generally the rule. I'm sure Iran's defence was on top of very much. Ultimately, it was Australia's.
Well, I thought yesterday, you know, I just thought that Denmark struggled to break the opposition down. Tunisia defended strongly. Today, both teams have actually defended very strongly. There's not been an awful lot of gilt-edged chances in the game, has there? Ivanovic has a foul.
Official FIFA stats show 2 attempts on goal on target from each team.
John, you can't go toe-to-toe with the top teams with the best strikers and the midfielders. You've got to work out how to get a result. And, you know, you get your defence strong and in sync, then sometimes it's very, very difficult to break down. You know, difficult to score against. Because you can't literally, if you go toe-to-toe with these teams, they'll beat you. You've got to be well organised, you know, certainly defensively.
Hamdallah. Meyer to Modric. He must have 1 point at the last World Cup, that final game against Spain. They battled out a very creditable 2-2 draw. They've been very competitive against Croatia here. Change by Croatia. Oršić is a left-sided midfield player. Therefore coming on for Ivan Perisic. Ziyech. Waited and waited, and eventually the referee bit. What are we thinking for stoppage time here, given these new regulations?
It's been that long, John, since I've seen Ziyech in the game. I actually thought he went off. I've not seen him in the second half. Hardly touched the ball.
There is the frustration of his career. 6 minutes is the answer to that rhetorical question.
Did you notice I said earlier on that Ziyech had gone off?
I did notice. I think you didn't want to say anything.
I should have done. Just not seen him. I think he's touched the ball twice.
It's Ozuli. Still Morocco yet to concede a goal under Walid Regragui. Sabiri. Amrabat. The balance of the fans inside this stadium. A late Morocco goal will get a quite thunderous reception. Atiat Allah. Playing by Sabiri for Saiz. Here's Aguerd of West Ham. Ziyech. And he goes lunging in and catches man, i.e. Modric rather than ball. Croatia's know-how and experience in tight corners at major tournaments. No way through for them. goalless draw in the 64 matches at World Cup 2018, and we are on the brink of our third here. Josip Gvardiol, Sosa, Levire, still Marco Levire, and it's kicked away by Sabiri. Maya. Maybe take from this that Croatia have regressed a little since the last World Cup, but they're not done, and this is Levire.
Push them too wide. I thought Maya put them too wide there. Take a bit more care.
Atiatala. Al-Zuli. And it's Al-Zuli who commits a foul.
For Croatia, put the ball in the box here, a bit of quality. 90 seconds on the clock.
Day when Croatia have huffed and they puffed. It's Modric, and that's Handala. Marco Levire. These sides have neutralised each other, and it ends 0-0 at Al Bayt between Zlatko Dalic's Croatia and Walid Regragi's Morocco. John Hartson, side up for us.
Yeah, I thought they just edged each other out, really. I don't think there was anything clear-cut in the game. From an offensive side of it, I thought the defences won on the day. I expected a little bit more from Ziyech. And to be fair, John, I think the draw 0-0 was probably about fair. Probably the right result.
And just briefly throwing things forward before our guys in the studio get their chance to do that, what should we make of Croatia as a potential force in this World Cup and Morocco?
I think they'll get better, Croatia. I think they got quality players, you know, the likes of Brozovic and Pulisic, I think, can step up, you know, in particular those guys. For Morocco, I think they'll be difficult to beat. They've shown today they're really strong defensively. They're very, very well organised. But I would expect Croatia to get better as the tournament goes on.
In summary then, Seema, at World Cup 2018, 1-0-0 draw in 64 matches. Here, a third goalless draw in 24 hours. Morocco 0, Croatia 0.
A big thank you to John Champion and John Hartson, and yes, another goalless draw, and it didn't quite live up to the billing, did it, in the second half? We were hoping that both teams would deliver. I will say one thing, I don't know if you got a sense of this at home, but these Morocco fans really turned up today. There's a large North African presence actually in Qatar, and the fans made themselves heard. It almost felt like a home game for Morocco, although it wasn't enough for their team to deliver. But then Croatia didn't manage to find the back of the net either. So it ends goalless here at the Al Bayt Stadium. Let's take a look at Group F's table. So Croatia and Morocco take a point each from their opening game. And then, of course, it's over to Belgium.